Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're at today, Monday, August 25th. Welcome back to my Mortgage Hound Daily Home of the Day. Now, I do have a theme for this week. It's going to be first-time home buyers because I really feel that now is a good time for first-time home buyers to take advantage of the current market and then set themselves up for a refi if and when rates drop. But when I was looking for a first-time home buyer home this morning for a new listing here in Clark County, Southwest Washington, I found one of the coolest houses I've ever seen in Vancouver. So we're going to save the first-time home buyer video for tomorrow, and today we are looking at a $2,650,000 home in Yacolt, Washington. We're going to 33510 Northeast Kelly Road. 4 beds, 5 baths, 4,364 square feet, built in 1988, sits on 28 acres. And we're gonna dive into these pictures, but I just could not let this listing pass by. I had to put this on the video this morning. All right, this home is listed by Jared. Let's see what Jared has to say. Framed by an alder line driveway, this is one of the most exclusive offerings on the market today. 28 acres of unmatched privacy with sweeping territorial vistas, Mount St. Helens views, glowing sunsets, and starlit nights. This legacy estate features beautiful woodwork, a 4,900 square foot residence with main level primary fireplace, wood stove, second kitchen, an expansive outdoor space, an equestrian paradise with 36 by 30 barn, 4 stalls, hayloft, tack room, 25-yard shaving shed, power water, fenced pastures, riding trails, and a stunning 90-foot custom round pen, plus an orchard and a 33 by 30 garage with 9-foot doors and 220. Minutes to Louisville Recreation Area, 10 minutes to Battleground, 20 minutes to the Saddle Club, and 35 minutes to the Portland Airport. Love that description. Short and sweet, really says to me, dive into these pictures. I'm not even going to try to go into detail in the description. So let's do that. Let's look at some pictures here. Picture's kind of small, but that doesn't even look like it's in America to me. Doesn't that look like an English countryside estate? These pictures are pretty small. Hopefully we get some bigger pictures here. So we got a nice gravel driveway, fully fenced. Man, look at that view. That must be inside the round pen. It is. Okay, so that's coming down to the driveway. There's your barn, 4-stall barn. Beautiful barn, concrete, nice big stalls, tack room, lots of storage in there. There's Mount St. Helens, pasture. Okay, different angle in the house. Kind of sits on a hillside. Hopefully, here we go. Okay, we're inside. There's our wood stove, exposed beams, copper ceiling, looks like that copper 10 ceiling in the kitchen, tile floors in the great room, lots of stonework. Very cool. Very Yellowstone-esque. You got a big wine rack. I think that's a wine rack. Okay, solid granite in the kitchen. Nice cabinets. Cool penny tile backsplash all the way to the cabinets. Our formal dining room. Okay, so it looks like past the kitchen we have a staircase going upstairs. Wow, big exposed beam. This looks like maybe a second living room or a game room, a movie room. Awesome built-ins. Okay, that's our primary, huge primary bedroom. Bolted ceilings, ceiling fan, exposed beam. Dual vanity bathroom. Big walk-in shower. Love the windows. Bedroom number 2. The cool skylights. Look at that window above the bed. How cool is that? Big round window. This looks like a second primary bath. Dual vanities. Crazy countertops. Bedroom number 3. Each room has its own character, doesn't it? Knotty pine ceiling. This looks like a third primary bath. Dual vanities in here as well. Shower, soaking tub, beautiful window. I feel like there's a lot of this house that we do not see in the pictures. There's a fountain there. Your gate going up to your private driveway. Very, very cool listing. This one might be worth a drive-by. Pretty neat. Definitely not in that first-time homebuyer price range. So if we look at interest rates today, according to MortgageNewsDaily.com, the national average 30-year fix 6.54. That's still down a little bit from last week. Look at this though. Jumbo loans, 6.55. So a jumbo loan is a loan amount over $802,650. And there's usually a pretty big spread between a conforming interest rate and a jumbo interest rate. But here, I'm going to call it, they're the exact same. So very interesting. Don't see that happen very often. Normally it's a 0.5% difference, sometimes more, sometimes less. Our government loan, 6.12 on FHA, so close to breaking that 6% threshold. But for today's house, we're looking at that jumbo loan at 6.55. If we go over some numbers here, purchase price $2,650,000. Loan amount, if we put 30% down. Now there's a lot of ways we can structure this with different down payments. But in this example, I just want to keep it simple. We're going to go 30% down, so that makes our loan amount $1,855,000. National average for a jumbo loan, according to Mortgage News Daily, 6.55%. Some interesting things when we break down this payment. Principal and interest, $11,785. Property taxes, $668. That's not bad for 28 acres and a 4,000 square foot house in Yacolt. And then homeowners insurance, I'm estimating somewhere around $200 a month for a total payment of $12,653 a month. And then total cash to close in this example would be $815,000. So pretty neat. No, it's not a first-time home buyer house. It's just one I could not pass up. Wanted to throw it on the channel this morning. We will be back tomorrow though, and we will be doing first-time home buyer. We're going to kind of slow down, go through the process, and really look at the options that are available and how we can take advantage of this market. Like, subscribe, turn on the notifications. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everybody.